Hello, my name is Aya. I am 17. My current location is Surrey. Yeah, Surrey. That's what it says in my post. My occupation right now is I'm a student, a songwriter, an artist, aspiring. Haven't got paid from any of that yet. Maybe soon. Um, how to introduce myself? I've been doing the soundbag thing for a year. I was one of the first people. It's obviously music's obviously a big passion of mine since I'm applying for this. But I don't want to say anything corny, but it's just a big part of my life. It impacts decisions that I make. Sometimes I just have to listen to music every day. Um, it just takes up 90% of my mind space on a daily basis. What type of music do I listen to is a question. It's kind of a trick question because nowadays I don't think anyone listens to one type of music because we all nowadays in our iPods have like every single genre. It's like it has like ambient, house, hip hop, R&B, soul, alt soul, PP R&B. The weirdest genre name ever. Sounds like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But I think nowadays the idea of genre has kind of been thrown out the window, and type of music's been thrown out the window, and everyone just come to the appreciation of like music. So, but what type of music? If we have to put names on it, I'll say I'm obviously a big hip hop fan. Like that's 60% is hip hop. So Kendrick Lamar's, the Drakes, the la la la, etc's, Jay-Z's, Kanye West, and then 40% is like split it off. I like pop music a lot. So like pop music's popular music like the Vamps, Taylor Swift, T Swizzle, Mike Posner, Justin Bieber. I come to appreciate pop music because there is a kind of artistry to it, because those pop artists kind of seem to have just make good pop music, and it sounds fun, catchy, it's melodic, it's fun, and what's wrong with that? Even if it is 17-year-old boys wearing jeans that's made for girls, it's still fun. The music's really fun. Yeah. So the type of music that I listen to, I can't really bracket it, and I don't want to say the corny answer that I listen to everything, because I really don't. But past couple of years I've been really getting into indie rock like 1975 and bands like that, just because their productions is like has influences from the type of music that I'm used to, like the R&B influences, because we're all 90s baby, and all of our musical tastes have been kind of melded into one little pot. So the production, all their voices, like Bon Iver has such a soulful voice, but he makes indie music. So it's like nowadays music as type of music isn't really a thing anymore, but those are the type of music I really enjoy. How do I tend to discover musical artists? Is like, I think really everyone discovers musical artists in the same way. So it's like Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, and then sometimes it's just like cosigns from artists that we really like. So if Kanye West says, Kanye West is one of the reasons why I started listening to Bon Iver. When he put Bon Iver, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I was like, oh, who's this guy with the cool voice? So you kind of discover artists from artists you like. And how do we discover those artists? I think it's just, I don't know, it's from the radio. So I discover artists from the radio, just the normal generic ways: the radio, Spotify, YouTube, blogs, TV. Like nowadays music is like the biggest use of product placement, so it's like you discover music from everywhere. RYX, I discovered him from the Sony advert. So you just discover music from amazing places nowadays. Who are my favourite artists? I would say J. Cole, Kanye West, Drake, Isaiah Rashad, Coldplay, 1975, Ed Sheeran, The Vamps, Justin Bieber, The Biebs, so hard. K. Roosevelt, but that kind of goes into the next question. Party Next Door, M83, I can't say their name. I might mess this up. There's so many, so I can't really say my favourite artists, but those are artists that come off the top of the tongue. Oh, Jessie Ware. big fan of Jessie Ware. The latest artist I've discovered, oh Sampha as well. I'm sorry, Sampha, another big artist and influence. The latest artist I've discovered, K Roosevelt, is a singer from Los Angeles. He's already signed to Interscope Records and HS87, the record label of the guy that made Ninjas. I didn't say N. I said Ninjas in Paris. Hit Boy, and he's like an amazing artist and he's a producer as well. And he just released his EP called Journey, and The One. He has a song called The One, which is just, it's kind of a mind. You hear it, you go, wow, because he's pitched down the vocals and it's like the production's just, and it's not R&B. I think nowadays there's not no such thing as an R&B artist. They just, I call them urban pop. It's like nowadays it's urban pop. It's like it's really pop influence, rock influence, but it's like R&B. It's like their production isn't R&B, but their voices are. Why? I don't know. But K Roosevelt is the latest artist I've discovered. He's an amazing artist, and I do see him blowing up in the very near future. He does kind of sound like Frank Ocean a little bit, but they are completely different artists. I just want to add a little something for myself. I'm an artist too. I don't think I've really made any strides, and I kind of hope that this epic Sony soundbed thing would help, because it's like I could meet people, because I think that's my biggest struggle right now. I've just been writing so much that it's kind of become, it never gets boring, but it does get lethargic writing and you're not making any progress. So I just wanted to meet people. I'm not even talking about the A&Rs, and just people that have the same passions and that can want to make some cool stuffs, because that's what we want to do with music, make cool stuffs. And it's weird because I always do have my insecurities. Everyone's an art musician nowadays, but you can't really blame them. It's like, I think once you make music, it's like a weird high. Like once I make a song that I really like, that maybe no one else likes, it's like the best feeling ever. You feel like you can conquer the world, climb Mount Everest, talk to the most beautiful girl in the world. So my name's Ayo. I really hope I get this opportunity. I know there's only 6 spots, and if you use the soundbed thing, I did just kind of finish exams, so I didn't have time, but I'm catching up on all the other stuff. But I do kind of feel like when I signed up for soundbed, some of the targets were unrelatable, so I had to really bend my back, and it was like it was kind of all the music that's kind of put up for the rooms. It's really aimed at a certain type of demographic, which really isn't my demographic, but it's the demographic of everyone else's. So I have a really outside opinion on stuff. So maybe that's a good thing, and maybe that's a bad thing. But thank you. My name is Ayo. I'm a nice person. Thank you.